Hey everyone, happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day.
All right, I'm digging the sweater here.
Oh no, they got
the
humps on.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday,
it's
folks.
a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday midweek. We're so glad to have you here with us. Welcome to Three Teens Live. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to Three Teens Live. I'm Chris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm so happy to have you here with us. We have people joining us from all over, and you know what? Nothing gets us more elated to see you here, to see you making comments, to see you sharing our videos. We are incredibly grateful. So it's the last day of Three Teens Live this week, and what a week it has been. We've had so much fun with sharing a few little teasers each day, getting ready for the big unveiling today. So I'm excited to share with you our brand new quilt that, as we've been mentioning before, it solves a problem you may not realize you've had. So are you like at the edge of your seat going, what problem is that? No, it's not world peace, but it's pretty darn close. So
yeah.
We'll share that here in a few moments. But first, let's welcome Kyle and Cher Bear.
Hey everyone.
I love your glasses, Sherry.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's fun.
They are kind of fun. Kind of ready for that Valentine's.
They're so cute.
Thanks.
You're
Oh
groovy.
my gosh.
I am.
You know, it's fun to have you back in the studio. We missed you. You've been traveling the world and
I have been.
things.
So, I mean, yeah, I missed you.
not really. Have you? But have
Did
you?
not feel heartfelt.
Yeah, it sure did. It sure did. You were in Costa Rica for
I was about 10
little-
days
10
and
days
yeah,
with
and
your
then
family.
Christmas and my baby,
yes.
over Christmas. So, yeah.
Yeah, she sends me this picture yesterday.
I missed a meeting
And
yesterday,
she
guys.
missed a meeting, and she goes, "I'm really sorry I missed a meeting, but somehow Tooele was just like pulling on me." Now, Tooele is a name of a city for those of you who are not local, and it's what, an hour away?
It's an
from
hour
here?
from where I live, but I had gone down to do the club
Yeah,
live, so I was
yeah.
just like, I'll just go there and work. But I honestly did not know about the meeting. It didn't come through on my phone
Yeah,
until later.
Somehow it didn't come through. But little picture of baby feet showed on my phone, and I said, I get it. He's a magnet. I get it.
Chunky little toes. He's got rolls for days.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
How fun is that? Well, you know what? Kyle and I, we don't blame you.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to go down next time.
Okay, let's go. We can go now.
Baby. Okay.
Wait an hour. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, we are so excited for the new year. 2026, we've got a lot of things in the works, a lot of things that we have been working really hard behind the scenes on. And one of the things that always seems to come up at this time of year, I don't know what it is about, you know, a new year, New Year's resolutions. Sometimes those New Year's resolutions tend to,
They're gone.
yeah, they're
Already.
gone, but not this one. We're
Not
going
this one,
to help
because
you.
this is a post-New Year's resolution.
Exactly. We're going to help
Because
you get your
don't those,
projects
isn't
done.
it like the 12th when that you're done with those?
Yeah,
Like you've
so-
said it and it's been done. So
Are we
now
we're past the 12th.
yeah. So we're ready to reset.
Okay, we're ready to reset, guys. Who is ready for a UFO challenge?
Oh,
That's right.
I
You
better
know,
find one.
This is something that we do every year here at my girlfriend's quilt shop. I know so many of you look forward to it because, I mean, we just don't say, you know what, just finish some projects, you know, like make a list, finish them. No, it's all about the fun, right? And so, you know, the more you finish, the more you will feel good about continuing to do more, right? I mean, ooh, if I could show you my closet right now, it's getting filled up. But you know what? I continue to still get the things because
they're so cute.
Major FOMO, and I want to do it all, right?
Yep.
But if you are in the mood for a UFO challenge, then we've got you covered. And Sherry is going to share with us what her team has designed. And let me tell you, it's brilliant. I think
guys
you're going to have
designed
a
this?
ball.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, the stuff doesn't come prepackaged.
That's right.
It comes out of our heads.
Yes.
So we wanted to be a little bit different than we've been the last few years
Okay.
because, you know, why not?
Right.
And we don't want to get you guys stuck into that, oh, they're just, you know, reskinning it, whatever, you know.
Oh, this one?
This
yeah.
one is completely different.
I like
so
it.
we wanted to give you a challenge that focused on, first of all, creating a sewing habit.
I love that.
Okay, so it's a
Creating a
little
sewing habit.
A sewing habit. So tied to this is a 100-day challenge.
Ooh, okay, 3 months.
What?
100
days.
challenge. Okay.
Working,
Okay.
does that count
Does what?
if I'm sewing at work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
It
that's
doesn't
a
really
habit.
count towards your UFO.
no.
So I don't know
helping.
that you're going to get a
I'm
lot
helping
done.
other people.
Yes, yeah, you are. You should count it towards their UFO.
Yes.
Be like, this was their UFO and I'm helping them.
Yes.
I love that.
right.
So we wanted to tie that kind of creating that consistency into the program because before it was like, you know, you'd go and you'd sew and stuff. So even if it's 5 minutes on one day, and I was thinking about my sewing habits, and there's going to be days where I can cross off 2 in one sewing session because I sew over midnight. So that totally counts for 2
Right.
different
Get outta
days,
here.
right?
She's not wrong.
I can't stay up that late. And
I
sew.
know. Yeah,
You know.
that's not going to work for you.
No.
But
I can do it at
it's going to
noon.
work for you.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
I can
you're
do
Do it in the
that.
daytime. Does that count?
Not-
over the noon? No, that's not 2
Oh,
different
That's still
days.
1 day. All right.
So it's
Sherry.
tied to that,
So-
but we
so we're-
wanted to change it up, and
Okay.
it is a dice-based game.
Okay, we like dice.
So
yeah,
first
dice
of all,
are fun.
when you get the download, there are 3 things in the folder for your instructions, for the whole package. One of them
Okay.
is your instructions, and it is called Sew on a Roll.
Oh, so on a roll.
That's
Sew
almost as
on
bad
a
as
roll
your
UFO challenge.
joke. Oh, it wasn't you, was it?
Wasn't me.
I love
Okay,
it.
so you're gonna get the instructions that also has a rewards tied with it. So once you've
Okay.
sewn for the day, you get to roll your dice, and based on what you roll, you get the reward. Now we tried to keep them. If you look at this and you're like, I don't want to put lotion on my hands today. Cross it off. Own this game, guys. But there's things that you can do that are very simple. Some of them are cleaning out your machine. We did throw in a few that are like, go buy yourself a new Notion because you deserve it.
How
You
about,
deserve it.
You deserve. How about a new outfit? Can we do that
Ooh,
too?
yeah,
I have
put
to
it-
swear
I'm
off
gonna
that.
have to. I'm gonna have to say, sorry, I need a new outfit. I've been sewing all day.
So the rewards, we
Yeah.
just tried to come up with some that were just kind of generic, but if you want to make it more your own, that is fine. You can do that.
you figure out the way
Yeah.
to reward yourself.
Yes, but like if you roll double 6s, it's an extra long hot bath for you.
Oh, hey.
Don't you
there
like
go.
it?
Yes, I love
Okay?
it.
So look
Just
them
don't,
over.
Just don't take a picture and share.
You don't need to tell us about
It's
that
all
one.
good.
Okay, so you're gonna get the instructions along with the rewards. You're also going to get these cute little dice. So
Oh my gosh,
you're
they're
going to
adorable.
print 2 of these off. Look at that. That's what it looks like when it's printed. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then you're going to cut it out. So it will look like this. And then you're going to just put
You guys
glue.
designed this?
Yes,
I'm very
this was
impressed.
Haley that did this one. So you're going to put a little bit of glue there, and then when you
cute.
get done, there's your cute little
I
dice.
just love that to look at.
Isn't it? I know.
I think that's the cutest dice I've ever seen.
So you need 2 of them. Now, if you're like, I don't want to do the dice, that's okay. Just get 2 dice.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I
So,
don't want to
yeah.
wreck those.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
my gosh,
set 'em
that's
on a
so
shelf.
cute.
But it is so cute, and it makes me happy.
I'm just gonna say, scan and cut
Yeah.
users, you could cut that out on your scan and cut. Just say,
Ta-da!
just
like
say.
that.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, then the next thing you're going to get is a
Oh,
a
what is
100.
that?
This is. Hang on, I have
That
to get
looks
the
like
right
a
ones.
lot.
There
It's
we
your
go.
tracking sheet.
It is your
Ow.
tracking
I was
sheet.
like, do I have to
So
sew
this is
that?
what your tracking sheet looks like. It is 100 days, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting this on January 17th, and we're ending it after the perfect date. So your perfect
April
date is
25th.
April 25th. It ends April 26th.
Okay,
I almost was
okay.
like, maybe we should end it early, but it gives you the whole
After
weekend.
The perfect date.
After the perfect
Okay,
date.
yes.
Okay, so
Not too hot, not too cold.
yes.
Yeah.
I know what that's
Okay.
from.
So, and you're like, well, why do I do this? First of all, for yourself, you're creating a habit. You're going to color it
You know,
in.
I
You
love
sew
that.
And second of all, there are prizes.
Yes.
So every week we're going to put up a little reminder on Facebook that says turn this in. You can either put it on Facebook or you can email it into info@mygirlfriendsquiltshop, and you will earn an extra entry into the drawing. So just when you sign up, you're already qualified with one little ticket into the drawing.
Because you could win with one.
Yep, and we're going to do weekly winners.
Okay.
And then at the end, when this is all done, you've done sewn every day.
Yeah.
You show us. We're going to do a drawing for $200 MGQS gift card.
Nice.
So,
Oh, we gotta love that.
and
And everybody's a winner.
yes,
Wait,
everyone's a
wait,
winner
there's
because
more.
there's more. Once we're all done, we kind of have it kind of wrapped up and tracked. You will get a MGQS gift that is from us.
Yes.
And I can't remember what I called it. It's on here. I think it was called Roll for the Rewards or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. So lots
It's really
of fun.
cute.
Lots
it's not a
and
needle
lots of
minder
fun.
this year. We've done
No.
needle minders in the past,
No.
but this year we're switching things up a little bit. So
And we will, you know what? If you've ever been a runner, I was for a year. You will do anything for that necklace thing you wear. The metal, this is just like that.
that you can bite.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
At
Some
the
and
end,
some are
right.
some are plastic and
Yeah.
they're not very nice. But some of them, the bling. So you're doing it for the bling and for the habit.
You know, Sherry, I love the fact that you said, you're doing it for yourself,
Yes.
right? And we were actually just talking about that very thing in yesterday's meeting, the one you missed.
Zing.
But we were talking about how when you sit down to sew, you're actually giving yourself a treat.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think of it that way, isn't that so true? Like, I'm treating myself. I'm making sure that what I do and what I love to do, I'm making time for. So
Yeah.
when I sit down at the machine, I think I'm giving myself a treat.
It's time for me.
Yeah, there's something very
Man, that sounds like a
powerful
good
about that.
meeting. I'm sorry I missed it.
It's okay. Little chunky baby toes are way more important.
Don't worry, she gave you some assignments.
Yes,
I
yes.
know about those
Yeah.
already.
If you don't show up, this is what happens. All right, Sherry, so tell us, how do we get to play?
It is on the website.
Okay.
It is going to charge you $15 and no shipping.
No shipping.
No shipping.
Okay, so
Okay,
nice.
so
everyone will receive that gift at the end.
yes.
Oh,
But,
okay.
but we're not charging you shipping
Yep,
for it.
yep.
Okay.
So-
So it's $15 to play.
Yeah, $15 to play, to be
Okay.
accountable, and you get your gift, you get your downloads, and you get to possibly win a lot of, $200. The ROI on that is amazing.
Well, I got to tell you, what? I know it sounds a little cheesy, but the ultimate winner is you by completing those projects, right? That's what's most important, is that we're getting things
And we
done.
have a list, choose 6 projects to start, so it's not overwhelming. Do
do
not go
not
inventory
make
your
it
whole
no,
room.
No. Do
Yep.
not make a huge long list. Don't do it.
Yep, because 6, you've got 100 days. That should be pretty doable.
Yeah.
And some of them are going to be super quick finishes. Maybe it's like, hey, I really just need to get this binding on this quilt. And it's going to take you 30 minutes and you're done.
Yeah.
But maybe it's, hey, I want to finish this quilt.
Yeah.
So, kind of look at it, make it realistic, make it very doable for you because we
Yes.
want you to win.
But
Yes,
each time
I
I
love
sew,
that.
I don't have to finish.
You don't have to finish each time. No, it's not
No,
100
just-
finishes in 100 days. It's just 100 days because it's creating the habit. So and
Yeah.
maybe it's, today I've got 5 minutes to sew and that is really it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's maybe it's not sewing at that
Yeah.
point. Maybe it's like, I just need to go clean up so I can sew tomorrow,
Okay, I love
some
that.
of those things.
Okay, and you know what? Maybe you might as well just throw in some, get your 64 ounces of water in at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, if we're going to do one habit, we might as well do two.
64 ounces?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of running.
How much of that can be Diet Coke?
Yeah, none. None can be Diet Coke, and sometimes it actually causes issues with you sewing,
Yes.
if you know what I mean.
You have 5-minute increments of sewing.
Exactly. Well, sounds super fun. I'm really excited. Thank you to you and your team for putting this all together for all of us. Who's excited about this? Let us know in the comments.
Me.
And tell us, you know what? I'm curious. What is the first thing you plan on finishing? What is the first thing you plan on finishing?
I have something on my table right now.
What is it?
It's the Shoppe Easter bench pillow.
Oh, yeah.
All I have to do is finish the outside borders and
then,
sew it together.
And guess what? You'll have it done in time for Easter.
I will.
That would be amazing,
I will.
right?
Yes.
What about you?
All I have to do is sew my Let It Snow pillow together. It's all embroidered and
the
everything.
pieces
And,
are done?
yep, the borders are done. Everything's done. I mean, that's a quick, easy finish, but it would be done.
You know what? I'm going to pull out one of my Bella boxes.
What?
I know. They're stacking up.
You heard it here, guys.
They are
you heard it
stacking
here.
up.
100 days. We are checking in.
Yes. See if Chris got that one box done. But you know what? Hopefully I'm just going to get on the roll. Get it?
Got it. I see
We
what
want
you did
you
there.
to get on the roll too. So definitely head over to our website, mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, and sign up for that. And while we have this quick little break as we head on over to the sewing table, I'd like to remind you that we have an amazing giveaway going on this week in celebration of Three Themes Live coming back in the new year. So at the end of today's show, we will be announcing one lucky winner who will receive a $100 gift card to My Girlfriend's Quilt
That's one
Shop.
of you right
Yes,
now. One
yes.
of you. How did they win that?
So all they have to do is like and share. And
comment.
And comment. Yes, like,
could
share,
do that.
comment.
Yeah.
And tag someone in the comments. Tag a friend. It's that little @ symbol. For those of you on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to our channel. All the things will help you to enter that drawing. And if you're not watching live, don't you fret, because we are going to give an additional 2 people on Friday. We'll make the announcement. 2 people will also each win a $100 gift card. So even if you're not live, we've got you. We understand life is busy, right? Sometimes you got to watch it after the live. And so just know that a couple of people will win on Friday. We'll announce those winners.
Your friends will be so happy you tagged them when they win $100.
Exactly. You say, I'm tagging you, but you got to split
Split it. It's 50-50.
That's right. Exactly. All right, friends. Well, on Monday, we teased you about a brand new quilt series that we have put together, and I'm very excited to share that with you. So Sherry and I are going to head on over to the sewing table for theme number 2 as we share it with you, have the unveiling. Remember this, theme 1, Monday's show, we did the piece block. Tuesday's show, we did an embroidered block. And today, you get to see it all come together.
Whoa.
We'll be back right after this.
Pretend that's like a quilt block.
Sure.
And then just a regular, quilting foot.
Yeah.
So that will give you the space from the needle to the side of the ruler, which is a quarter inch.
we call this a ruler foot.
And then we're going to stitch up
Look how that
to...
matches up right against there.
I'm going to go ahead and just do a feather right up. And then I'm going to make a little loop up top here.
Okay.
At this stage, I'm going to go ahead and use the ruler again. We're going to use one of the echo lines on the ruler. You'll learn that you can go up one side easier than down, but the more you practice, the easier it gets.
Okay.
And feathers are the best filler ever. And this is kind of my fancy feather. So basically I'm making hooks. So when I come around and do this next one, come in, but you have to go into the last one for it to look good.
I think this is absolutely gorgeous. ladies, I'm so excited because we're going to do a little machine applique so that
teach us?
I
She
can
is.
prove to them how easy this is. Take it to the embroidery machine. There's a little square box up above, and that is showing us what is the first stitch that's going to be done. Well, the first stitches, and if I'm looking at my instructions, is in black. Okay, so we're gonna place all of our black fabrics first. If you're using a dry iron, I would recommend using a pressing cloth,
pressing cloth.
in between.
Yes.
So that would be another way
Absolutely.
to prevent the scorching on
Absolutely.
there. And honestly, how fast is that?
That's incredible.
So the next thing that would stitch out would be the purple collar. It's so simple and so easy to do, and I think you are gonna have an absolute blast making them. All right, welcome back everyone to Three Things Live. I'm Chris.
I'm Sherry.
And we're here at the sewing table to share with you this quilt, this new quilt series that we're doing. But I want to give you a little bit of background before we do. By the way, I was reading comments during that little break, and I see that some people are tagging friends and saying, join this UFO challenge with me. Let's do it together. And I love that. So definitely, you know, everything's way more fun when you can do it with friends.
Absolutely.
Right? And you can egg each other on, right?
Or just challenge them.
Just challenge them. Just
A
challenge
little
them.
ribbing, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're going to be checking on that Bella box.
I did say it right here. All right, guys. So this idea spurred a few months ago. Sherry and I were talking, and we were talking about, okay, so we want to try and come up with something that hasn't been seen, hasn't been done before, like a concept, if you will. And of course, we went into quilts, and we were saying, well, you know, everybody's got quilts, but there's one problem that seems to come up over and over again. Sherry, what is that?
Well, I kind of discovered it because I finished my Kimberbell ladder quilt, and I just threw it over because it's like it's not in season. I have to like put it up, and I was like,
You threw it over
I
what?
threw it over my banister,
Your banister.
and I'm like, it kind of sat there for a few days, and then I was like, you know what? That's really cute from the one side, but on the other side, everything's upside down.
Yeah, exactly. And I have that same issue. Every Christmas, I have this really fun quilt that I put over my banister, and from one side, it's always wrong. It's
Yeah.
always upside down, and the other side is always right side up. And so now, for those of you who don't have banisters, I mean, think about it with couches. The same thing goes. If you have a quilt over, especially if you have appliques, if it's pieced, it's not as big of a deal. But when you have appliques, you want to see how cute it is on both sides.
Or
Are you guys with us on this?
porch railing, a couch, a chair.
Exactly.
Maybe your bench. Maybe if your bench has a back.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, tell me you guys understand this
You guys are getting
dilemma. This dilemma that we all face, right? All right, so introducing a brand new series of quilts that we have here at MGQS, and we're calling it the Right Side Up Banister Quilt. Now, don't let the word banister hold you back, okay? If you don't have a banister, it's totally fine. We're going to show you some ways to use it, but the Right Side Up Banister Quilt Series, and we'll have 4 of those come out this year. And we'll show off the first one. You want to go ahead and do that?
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's kind of big here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
All right, so that's one half, but there's more. Look at that. So it's not on the back side. It is actually one full quilt. Here we go, one full quilt. And there's a sash right there in the middle. And you have your right side up on this side and your right side up on that side when it's done like this. What do you guys think? I'm so excited. So I got out the measuring tape on the banister and I measured how far would I want my quilt to hang down, right? And it's like, it's the perfect size.
It's so fantastic.
It's the perfect size. So, I mean, even if your couch is up against a wall or anything like that, that's okay. I mean, you're going to have at least part of it right side up, right? Now, if you love the quilt and you're thinking, oh, but I want one for my wall, just go ahead and switch the blocks around. All right, you can do that and have them all right side up.
Or you get two.
Huh?
You could do two quilts.
Oh, you could do that.
Two smaller quilts.
Two smaller quilts. Yeah, you absolutely could do that
There's
too.
so many options here.
There are a lot of options, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at some photos that I took at my home. Again, so this is like a loft area that was just shown. And on one side, when I'm downstairs and I look up, it was always upside down, but it's no longer upside down. Look at that. Here we go. So the finished size of this is 40 inches by 60 inches. But then here's it on my couch.
Look
Again,
how cute.
One side and then on the opposite
You're going to have to
side.
make like multiple of these. One on your couch, one on your banister.
No, Sherry. No, it's not going to happen. And there, you know, I put it in front of another couch because I was like, ooh, I like the brown. There we go.
Even
you know.
if you had a table, you know how sometimes your table runners that like are one-sided, and you're like,
Right.
who do I like best?
Who do I want this to face, right? Yeah, so lots of possibilities. Someone had mentioned, and I think that's a great idea too, is you could just do half of it, you could even do part of it and make it as a table runner, and then you have the other half of it as like over your couch.
Yeah.
You know,
That would be cute.
There's so many different ways you can do this. So again, it's called the Right Side Up Banister Series. And
I love it. I
we're
can't
pretty
wait.
excited.
It's so cute, and I can't wait to see the next ones.
Yes, they are in the works. But you know what? One of the really great things about this project is that if you purchase a kit, it all comes
Should we give you a...
pre-cut, pre-fused. That's right. I know. You should see Kyle's face right now because she had to do it. She did one yesterday. She'll be on with us for theme 3 to show you her project. She didn't have a pre-cut, pre-fused, did you? So, but it comes pre-cut, pre-fused if you're interested. It is also for the sewing machine as well as the embroidery machine. So both versions are available. And I just want to kind of, you know, take you through how we do pre-cut, pre-fused kits because it's pretty slick, right, with how this goes together. Now, obviously, like this part, for example, is the snow globe. In fact, let's pull that snow globe over so they can see up close. All right, there we go. Whoops. And right here, you can see that the snow is faced at the bottom, right? But we don't need one, we need 2 because we have 2 sides to this quilt, right? So you have 2 of the snow pieces in there. All right. Another thing you're going to notice, if you've never purchased our pre-cut, pre-fused kits before, they have like little tick marks. And that is actually to help not only our kit team out, but also to help you out at home because now you're not going to worry about lost pieces. So just know that when you see this, all you have to do is a little snip with your scissors. That's it. Very easy, and it comes right out.
That
All
is
right?
so fantastic.
So, yeah. And I would also mention that if you're doing these things, like, look, these are the bottom of the ice skates right here. But it's also, this part is the bottom of the snow globe. I would always, before tossing out, okay, don't toss it out. Always turn it over to the back side and make sure that you have all of your pieces, all right, that have been cut out. So make sure of that. So now at the embroidery machine, I thought it would be fun to just share with you a quick little how-to on how we do this. Now, yesterday's show, we talked about stabilizer, right? And a lot of you, we got some really good feedback. A lot of you appreciated being able to see like the things that worked, the things that didn't work. And so I'm gonna show you in real time today what has worked for me the best when I put together this quilt. So the first thing I would do is take my background piece and I would put my Kimberbell fusible backing directly on the back of it. All right, and you can see it's just a little bit smaller, which is totally fine because the blocks are actually cut out about a half of an inch larger, half to 1 inch larger than what it needs to be, and then it tells you how to square it up afterwards. But I always put that on the back first, so go ahead and place that, and while you do that, I'm going to cut out the letters for burr. All right. So this is one of those words that, I don't know about you, but I hate having to do the tack and cut method when it comes to letters. What about you, Sherry?
Yes, the letters are always the worst.
They are because you have like those center pieces, right?
So I was gonna say the middle of the O, the middle of the R, the middle of the B.
B's. Yeah, it's a pain. If you know what I'm talking about, if you are doing the tack and cut method on the embroidery machine, but also for those of you who are sewers, you know exactly what I'm referring to as well here. Look at all the different blue parts on there.
Oh,
Isn't it nice that they're all together?
And the middles are even
See
missing.
that? The middles are missing so that you don't have to worry about that, right?
I love that. That is
Okay. So we're gonna get this cut out. There we go. Snip, snip. I mean, how easy was that, right? I'll set that aside. Now that Sherry has put the fusible backing on it, what I like to do next is I like to spray it with Terreal Magic. All right, we put this in our little spray bottle. I'm gonna shake it up because that's something that Sandra recommended yesterday. All right, and I'm gonna give a light mist spray. All right, there we go. I know I'm getting my counter wet, but that's okay. All right, and then we just let that dry for a few minutes. Now, if you want to have that dry quicker, you could also take it to your iron and do it that way. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll wipe up this mess right here. Okie dokie, here we go.
I love
So-
how this just makes it another layer.
It's another layer,
Yeah.
exactly. It's another layer of stabilization. I absolutely loved it. And Kyle is the one who actually quilted this quilt for me. And she said she didn't mind that it was stiffer than anything else, right? It didn't matter. I also forgot to mention yesterday that you can wash the Terreal Magic out. If you don't want it as stiff, after it's all put together, just rinse it with water and it will disappear. So, okay. So now I have two levels of stabilization. Now here I have Tearaway, Kimberbell's Tearaway stabilizer in my 6x10 hoop. The way that this has been digitized is that it's going to actually give you center crosshairs first so that I know where to place my background on. So let's go ahead and stitch that out, if you wouldn't mind. And it's built in. So the crosshairs are built into the design as well as the basting stitch around it.
Okay, so we're gonna bring in the burr.
Let's take a look at the machine right here. Okay, we're
So
bringing
there
it up
it
burr.
is. There's burr. And
All
then we'll
right.
just set it.
Abby, are you able to grab that shot? Okay. All right. So she's brought up the burr. We're going to wait just a second. There's just a little bit of a technical issue, but we're working on it right this moment. There we go. There we go. Okay. So she brought up burr.
Okay.
And now go ahead and hit set. And there we go. Let's
There we go.
hit embroidery.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so you will see in this first window, it has the crosshair built into it. So let's go ahead and stitch
We're going
that
to
out.
stitch that. It's got black thread in it, so we're good with that?
We're
Okay.
good with that because it won't matter. And that is going directly onto the stabilizer. And again, that's going to show us where to place our fabric. Whoops.
Whoops.
Sometimes when you do a basting stitch at the beginning, sometimes you have to hold on to the thread
Yep.
at the very beginning. And that's because it just wants to come loose. It's a big, long stitch, right? So if that happens, just go ahead, go back, hold on to that thread while it goes down. All right, let's try that again. All right, so here we go. Now, some people are asking about if the pattern is included in the kit. The way we have done this is the sewing pattern is included in the kit. And for those of you who want this machine embroidery appliques, that is an additional purchase, okay?
So you're going to need to cut
All
that
right.
thread probably.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so here you see it right there. Now, in order to get this centered, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my background piece of fabric and fold it in half, just doing a little finger press that way and a little finger press this way to find the center. And now I can see right here, my center. Let's see, let me go this way. It's lined up here, it's lined up there, and then I just hold it down. Now, one other thing that I actually like to do, I'm going to take a little bit of spray adhesive. Yes.
She's got all the layers.
Got
She's pulling out all the
I'm
tricks.
pulling out all the tricks, guys. Now, I know some of you right now are going to freak out at me because I'm spraying this in the studio with my thing.
In your hoop?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's not freak out.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll pretend that moment's behind us.
Stay calm. Stay calm. All right. You know what? If it gets on the hoop, it's okay. It can be washed off. That's what I like to say. So let's go ahead and pull this down. I just like to live on the edge.
Ain't nobody
I guess.
got time for that.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So now it is stuck in there. Oh, I probably needed to go a little bit more that way. Okay. All right, so we are golden now. Okay, so the next step is going to be the basting stitch. So again, that stitch has been built into the design. All right, so you don't have to worry about that. Yesterday when we were talking about that block, we were telling you how to find the basting stitch on your machine, and some machines don't have it. So we went ahead and just put it in there for you.
Oh, it is going.
Yeah,
it
it's
looked like it.
going.
I was like, wait a second.
It's going.
It's got me scared.
Yeah. And then the basting stitch will actually stay in there until you're done with it. And then you just clip it out. It's really, really simple. So some of you are asking about doing Material Magic and Best Press together. I'll share my thoughts on that here in just a moment. Go ahead and keep it in there, Sherry.
Okay.
And you can see, let's take a look at the screen again. We are now going to stitch out the letters burr.
All right.
Okay,
We
so
ready?
Go ahead and do that while I answer a few questions. All right. No, Debbie, the rest of the blocks are not in the club. No, just yesterday's block was in the club. So, all right. So this is stitching out. Some of you asked about Tarot Magic and Best Press. You know, I personally, I use Tarot Magic full strength. Allison, she uses a mixture about half and half.
Yeah, she got a crazy mix.
So I don't know. Some people do like a third water, a third Tarot Magic, a third Best Press. It's totally up to you.
It's what you want. I
Yeah.
mean, there's certain projects I do want full strength Tarot Magic. I usually put it in my mister bottle with a little bit of water, just to help it.
Yeah.
Just to help it kind of flow through the mister is what I feel
Exactly.
like. But yeah, I
Let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm actually taking this out a little bit earlier than we normally would because it's supposed to stitch out the entire let the entire word burr. But for sake of time, I'm not going to do that. I just want to be able to show you what happens next. So you can
this is
see
the magic.
it would be B-R-R-R, right? It would look like that. So with these pre-cut, all you have to do is just peel off the back. All right, you've got your fusible there. And then
So if I iron
you're
this,
just going to place it right there.
if I iron this and it doesn't stick, I need to just go make sure I peeled off the backing.
Yeah. Are you asking for a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why is this not
This
sticking?
is dumb. It won't stay.
You do have to peel off the paper back. Yes, yes, you do. All right, and then that's all there is to it, you guys. You just go ahead and you place those pieces down like a puzzle, and you're just putting it right inside those lines.
And look
and
how
then
good
it's
they
going
match
to
up.
Stitch out. They match up pretty
They match
darn
up
good.
really good.
They do. And this is done
It
with a
matches
satin
up better
stitch.
than I can cut it.
Oh. It saves you so much time.
Yeah.
It is so slick, you guys. So it's very easy. And then all you have to do is you place it back in your machine. Now, the way that it's been put together is you still have a tack down stitch just in case for those of you who are deciding, I'm not going to do pre-cuts because I want to use my own fabric, which is totally fine. Then you have the tack down stitch, right, to hold it in place. But if you're using pre-cuts, all you have to do is skip the tack down stitch. In fact,
And go, yes.
yes. Do people know how to skip? Maybe some of you don't. Let's take a quick look
So
at
if we
the
were
machine.
doing this and we were going back to the next one,
Yeah.
on this machine, it's going to be right here. It's a little plus minus that I just click on. And now I can, this is where you just are moving where you start stitching. So I can either move it by the thousands, but because I'm going a whole
the next step, yeah.
I'm just going to push down. And that would be my tack down stitches right there.
Exactly.
And so then I just go, I'm going to skip all those. And I hit it one more time. And there is my satin
that's it.
stitches.
That's it. That's all there is to it. So very, very easy to do. We hope you are as excited as we are about this. Lots of fun things lie ahead.
I'm
for the year.
excited.
Yeah. The right side up banister. Say that 10 times fast.
I know. And if you don't have a banister, you can install one in your house. You don't even need stairs, guys.
That's right. That's right. Remember, couches, whatever, or if you just love it and you want to make it as a wall quilt, switch around the blocks.
Yep.
You'll be just fine. It would look a little odd to see and half of it upside down.
It would, but like you said, just switch that
Just
other
switch
half
it
up.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's little tutorial. Are you ready for theme number 3? We sure are. Kyle's going to be back with us in just a moment. I sometimes get frustrated when I have the little pokies coming out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking
When
about.
you stuff a pillow and so method 1 would be to do what we call tapering the edges. Start sewing and then you taper.
You just went right off the edge.
I just went right off the edge right here. and
It
fixed
still looks square though.
Here's a different method. I did a 1/4 inch and I did a 1/4 inch here, but I rounded it. Anything that's circular, put it in the corner, and then I drew my rounded edge.
I can see
You can see
yeah.
that. I mean, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That looks pretty good to me. The wrapped corner technique. Take it out of the machine. I now go, I'm pivoting to go the opposite direction. Before I do though, I take my seam allowance and fold it over. Here you go, right
Oh,
there.
I like that one
and
too.
you have a nice corner. You don't want to have to cut out and do the fusible method that way. Let the scan and cut do it for you. Jackie's going to take us step by step on how that's done.
There is a scanning mat,
Yeah.
and this is like if there's no stick to it at all.
Right.
So you will put your paper pattern inside there, scan to cut. It scanned that image,
Look
and
at
here
that.
is my image. So now we can go in and edit. So now I can go ahead and I can group all of our pieces together. And I'm going to delete the pieces that I don't want. Okay, I'm going to push OK. I'm going to use these arrows and I'll scroll through all of the little pieces that I don't want. This
We're
is
putting
like,
them fabric side down.
Right.
This would be stripes.
I can just use and move these.
That's
Isn't that
so-
the coolest?
That is really
Yeah.
great. All right, everyone, we are back for theme number 3. We've got Kyle back with us.
And I'm mad.
She is mad. Oh my
Mad.
goodness, she is so mad. Why are you so mad?
I didn't have the pre-cut.
She's looking at me like, what? You didn't tell me about the pre-cut.
See, now I'm going to have to show you how bad I cut them out.
We were getting
Whatever.
fire darts from the sidelines. We're like, what is going on?
Exactly. Oh my gosh, so true. Let's take a closer look before we see what Kyle did here, because we talked about these pinwheel blocks on Monday, so that's what you're seeing right here. And then we've got the tree, mitten, burr, you've got some snowflakes. Remember that snowflake on the hot cocoa mug, how it was like a sketch stitch?
That was cool.
Not to be confused with sketchy stitching. This is also a sketch stitch. You've got your ice skates.
I
and
love the
your
ice
snow
skates.
globe, more pinwheels, because we gotta love the pinwheels, and we have our snowman. So, Kyle, you were tasked with taking one of the blocks and making it into something new.
I was.
You,
I was.
And what did you do?
And I'm not mad anymore.
Okay.
Okay? Look, I took the snowman.
Oh,
I think
so
he was darling.
Yes.
Kyle,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
And I put some of the blocks down on the bottom, the squares.
That is really cute. Any thoughts that you had while doing this?
Get the pre-cuts.
Besides yelling at me.
Get the pre-cuts.
Okay.
Yes, and I did do the material magic.
Did you like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never used it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But you're like,
liked it.
okay, I'm gonna
But,
do that.
but I didn't need to soak it like I did.
No, just a spray, just like a misting spray.
It was dripping.
Well, no wonder there's a little bit of something
Salt
going
Lake-
on.
This is a Salt Lake scene with the smog.
It's a little hazy. Hey, that's okay. You know what? I thought it was part of the fabric
Yes,
until you told me that.
absolutely.
So see, nobody would even.
No, and
nobody
I
would
want to
even
tell
know.
you also, this was so quick and easy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the cutouts. I didn't even have instructions.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yes,
no
you-
problem.
Well, it's darling.
It's
It is really cute.
And did you notice that I added buttons?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, that's a clever idea. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It definitely dresses up Mr.
Yeah,
Frosty.
something different. And
Yeah.
I found that you could put a pom-pom on the top too.
You sure could. Let's take a look. You sure could. Did you just find that just now?
No, I took it off of Kimberbell.
She stole
Where
it.
did that come from, Kyle?
I stole
oh my
it.
Gosh,
I
you
would probably
cracked
put a
me
bigger
up.
pom-pom on
All
than that.
right. Okay. Well.
And I have to tell you,
Oh. Okay.
I stitched all the quilting with a regular sewing machine.
Nice.
I wanted you to see that you can do
Yes,
quilting
absolutely.
without all the fancy stuff.
Absolutely. Yep. So, if you are interested in this project, we are taking pre-orders for it right now, and it will officially be released on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Yes. So
That was
get
darling.
in your pre-order, and but the official launch date is Sunday. But you know, we weren't going to be here for the next few days, so we had
Yeah.
to talk about it today.
Yes.
Right.
And it's in the colors of that one, right? This is just ones that
Oh
I
yeah,
had.
that's what you had. It is in those exact colors.
So if I just
love
wanted
those
to do
browns.
it in my colors, like maybe I don't like blue,
Maybe.
can I just order just the designs?
You can, yes, you can order just the designs by itself if
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
can I
want to
send
do
you
it
in my
that way.
fabric so you can pre-cut it?
Yeah, no. All right, guys. So much fun. Thank you so much for being with us all this week. Again, if you enjoyed today's show, we would be so grateful if you shared it with someone. We do have a lucky winner we're about to announce, but before we do that, we just want to remind you that we have book club coming up next Wednesday. We would love for you to be a part of that discussion, but even if you don't read the book or even if you don't listen to the book, it's fine, because we will be doing a project inspired by the book, so you don't want to miss that out on that. Also, our passport series is coming up this coming Friday, just 2 days away is the first drop. We will have office hours on Monday. I want to let you know, you should have received an email for those of you who had ordered kits. About half of the kits were able to go out, half of the kits not, unfortunately, because sometimes things are just out of our control. And with our felt supplier, that's the way it was. So, unfortunately, about half of you will not be receiving a kit before then.
But I can still watch it,
I promise you can still watch it. It's still, the replays are there. And heck, if you've got some felt at home you want to use, you can certainly use that as well. So, until those kits arrive. Anyway, and then finally we want to have you share your photos with us of any heirloom projects that you have. We're going to be doing a segment dedicated to some heirloom stitching on your sewing machine. I'm pretty excited about it because it's actually making a comeback. So it's kind of fun to be able to see that everything that once was popular is coming around again.
You mean I'll be popular again?
Absolutely, absolutely. What are you talking about?
You already
you
are.
the queen bee. And then be sure to sign up for the club 2026. It's not too late. You get a free ruler, plus
You get to hang out with cool
thousands.
people.
You
Oh,
get
wait.
to hang out with all the cool people. Sherry, Stacy, you know.
Yep. Fern,
Kathy,
Suzanne,
Fern,
Kathy,
Suzanne,
all of them.
all the above. So they do a great job. We're so grateful for them. We really are. All that you do for
They
the
do a
club.
lot.
Thank you.
I'm like,
they
Sherry,
do.
I
It's
don't know how you're
exhausting.
doing all the things.
Right. They're pretty amazing. All right, everyone. Thank you again. And I have a winner. And where did it go? Right here. Like, I almost lost it. All right. Our winner today comes from Facebook. And the winner is Nancy. We had a Nancy yesterday. What is it with Nancy? This is a different Nancy this time.
Oh,
That's a lucky.
Nancy. That's not a common name.
We had one yesterday. We got one today. Nancy Conrad. Not Nancy
yay.
Conrad. You are the winner of our $100 gift card. Thank you so much for sharing and for everyone who has shared. And again, if you didn't win these first 3 days, we've got 2 more winners that we'll announce on Facebook on Friday. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week. Keep doing all the things you love. Sign up for the UFO challenge. Come on, let's do this together, my friends. And we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.